I believe you now, and my father. I don't understand fully, but I want to. I've thought of a plan, have you? We'll turn the play upon the playmaster. I've been working with him to concoct a performance to shame my uncle in public, but if we surprise him and turn the tables on him instead, then we can catch him where he can't hide and kill him before an audience. Really? And what then? The others will believe we've murdered a man in cold blood.
Yes.
Come what may, we'll figure it out together. As long as the two of us are alive, I know we can manage. Quince is highly intelligent. If we use a performance to trap him, we'll need to surprise him somehow. If we can get your father's spirit to appear, that may sufficiently frighten him. Whoa. He and I can keep Quince distracted, while you plunge a blade into his heart. Why do we think this is going to work? My thoughts precisely. It's a shame we aren't in the business of killing. We'd be quite good at it, I think. Jesus, you have no idea. Let's prepare. You speak to your father and tell him of our plan. I'll ready myself when the time comes. Ophelia learns about a future event in which Hamlet puts on a special performance for Quince. Okay. That's gonna be Friday night, starting at 17. Okay. Okay. So hold on just a second. I mean, if we kill Peter Quince, I don't know how that's going to go, but if we kill Peter Quince, that's... The theory is that's it, right? That's it for the time loops. And Peter Quince's evil is no longer marring the world, so that's great. What are the consequences? Here's my question: is what are the consequences of that? Not for me and Hamlet, who, as Ophelia rightly points out, will have just murdered a man in cold blood in front of an audience, but for everybody else. Polonius isn't going to die because Hamlet is sort of off his track, right? So Polonius is fine. Laertes is fine. He's going to come back on Sunday or whatever. Saturday, I guess. But Ophelia is alive. And Polonius is alive. So there's no reason for him to duel Hamlet. He's still got ambitions, but whatever. Claudius is alive. He gets away with murdering the king and marrying his wife, maybe? But that's not a worst case scenario. If Hamlet can, drop it, then that's probably fine for everybody. Claudius stops worrying about Hamlet if Hamlet stops plotting against him, probably. Claudius tries to kill Hamlet, but he gets pushed pretty far before that happens. If Hamlet can be like, you know what? Take the throne, rule for a while, somebody will get you at some point, and I'll be next in line. And in fact, Fortinbras is going to attack the castle. His intention is to minimize bloodshed, and specifically he wants to make sure that Hamlet is okay. So if everybody's cool, maybe Claudius dies, but everybody else is alright. Hamlet sits on the throne. Denmark is beholden to Norway, but I don't really care. What is bad that happens? It seems like that's not terrible. Seems like that's pretty good. Right? Kyla, I'm getting a lot of things could be fine if everyone would just chill vibes from these theoreticals. It's totally true. So, but it's mostly Hamlet, right? Like, I think if Hamlet would chill, then things would be pretty okay. And Fortinbras maybe comes in and takes over. But I think if Fortinbras comes in and takes over, that's maybe not a terrible thing. I guess there could be fighting and Bernardo dies or something, which would suck. But I don't know that that's going to happen. I can hope that that wouldn't. Fortinbras doesn't want bloodshed, so I can hold on to that. Sacrifice independence for survival. I don't know that I feel like I'm necessarily sacrificing independence. I feel like I could end up with Hamlet if I want in this theoretical scenario. Like I could reconcile with Hamlet, but I don't actually feel like that's necessary. That's not part of the plan. And if I don't, Laertes wants to leave Denmark. Polonius doesn't, but maybe he could be convinced. Maybe we could just take off and do our own thing somewhere else. Or maybe I reconcile with Hamlet and we get married and I become a princess, I guess. Is that how that works? Or maybe, or queen, actually, if Hamlet gets installed by Fortinbras. Or maybe I just stay here and keep living my life. I don't know. Ophelia seems not terribly ambitious outside of Elsinore. It feels like she's spent her whole life here, and that's more or less okay with her. So I don't know that status quo needs to change. Like, Polonius could still be an advisor to the new King Hamlet, and Ophelia and even Fortinbras, if you want, or not Fortinbras, but Laertes, if he wanted, could like just stay on in the court. Probably not good for Laertes to do that, and he probably doesn't want to do it anyway. So Laertes goes off and does his own thing, comes back for Christmas and summer vacation or whatever. Do I need to talk to Lady Brit? Do I care if Lady Brit wants to assassinate me? That's the thing. Is Peter Quince stopping Lady Brit from assassinating me? Unclear. I still don't know narratively the mechanic by which that works. I wish that I had investigated that. Like, I talked about investigating that, but I never got around to it. So, we have, it's Friday morning. The play is tonight. We have all day. Let's see if we can ingratiate ourselves with Lady Brit. How do I do that? I'm going to see if this is easy to do. Let's do the least effort for the maximum effect. Linen, great. Okay. Yes, this seems relatively easy. I got the coal, or the charcoal. Polonius is going to destroy those papers, but it doesn't really matter. I don't care about them anymore. Gertrude, similarly. Gertrude is not innocent. And maybe goes unpunished for her crimes. It's not totally clear. Okay. When's that going to happen? Horatio and Gertrude have a heart-to-heart. I return to Horatio with the necessary supplies. That's going to be in the Royal Gallery. Alright, let me go get the the other thing first. So Gertrude is not entirely innocent, but like, you know, maybe she faces consequences for her actions separate from all of this nonsense. Or maybe she doesn't. And again, that's not the worst thing. Okay.
Brit.
Letters.
I see.
And Brit isn't even in the original play, so I don't think she's going to mess stuff up. If she goes off and drinks for a day. Or whatever.
My lady.
Spare me.
Okay. Oh, that's right here.
Now then. Horatio.
Oh yeah, that's right. he never told me. That's cool. Okay.
You.
Blah blah blah. Brought you a gift. Here we go. She's gonna get mad about it.
No.
I don't believe you.
Stop.
I'm gonna go talk to her. That might get me an invitation to the meeting with Fortinbras, but she doesn't tell Fortinbras about that, so I don't think it matters. If I just don't show up to that, then whatever. I just want to be friends with her. Because I think this is the future, right? Like, or it might be. If this is the future, then Fortinbras is going to come in and do his thing and hopefully not hurt any of the guards. We'll see. But I'm going to have to live with Brit. And I want to make sure that she doesn't try to kill me. Okay, I only have 2 hours. Shit. Brit's not showing up. Okay, well, I gotta go do this thing, so let's hope that was enough. Yeah, I don't really care about dinner. Okay.
Ophelia.
Are you ready? I don't know that we can be ready for something quite like this, but I'm going to try. If something terrible happens to me, you can always try once more, can't you? I don't know. I think so. Same.
Welcome.
I don't know. I think so. How are you going to get King Hamlet's ghost to appear? Was I supposed to arrange that? Because I didn't arrange that. I, your humble playmaster, have arranged a most magnificent show for you tonight. And with my many changing faces, I aim to please all who look upon me.
Quince.
My good playmaster, I've prepared some material of my own. Fucking Hamlet. Brilliant. How keen of you, my prince. I don't often relinquish the stage, but you have such charisma when you're in the mood for it. Come on up, then. My thanks. No script. Are you improvising today, my lord? I certainly am. Hold on one second. There we go. Oh, Hamlet, improvising. Everyone, I have something to tell you. Please listen carefully. This is a bad play. We are all in grave danger. This man, Peter Quince, wishes to cause us great suffering. In fact, he has. In past worlds, in other versions of the world we live in now, and in this world, right? Like, the idea is that he's responsible for all of the tragedy that befell Queen Astrid and whatever. Other worlds? Oh dear. He's finally broken. Oh god. Oh god.
Listen.
He's telling the truth. Quince is a murderer. He's orchestrated all of your deaths. That, the when, the why is not important. But if you don't listen to us, you'll all be dead within 2 days' time. Ophelia, get down from there. I don't know that I feel like this is a great plan anymore. What on earth are you doing? I wouldn't have learned about Quince's plans if it weren't for Ophelia's help. We owe her our lives. Everything calamitous that's happened as of late, it has all been Peter Quince's doing, his wishes to see us suffer. He is treasonous. Indirectly, he organized my father's murder at Claudius's hands. Whoa, oh Jesus, that was a big thing to drop. Hamlet, I don't know if that was a good idea. What is happening? Yeah, Lady Britt, I hear you. Stop this at once. I am no murderer, and I don't know what you're talking about. Clear the stage. This performance is over. On the contrary, this performance has just begun. A ghost?
No.
Is that King Hamlet's spirit?
No.
It can't be. You're dead. I put you in your grave myself. You again. Haven't you got an empty wall to haunt? Brother Goethe, be not afraid. I come not to destroy, but to rebuild. That construction's been used a couple of times in this game, which it's a allusion to the play about Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar? Cannot be. How is this possible?
Hamlet.
Hamlet, is that really you? Are you truly here? Or is this some spirit sent from hell to claim me at last? I am a spirit, but not here to claim you, Goethe. Don't weep, my love. I have heard your prayers and whispers. I was with you in your loneliest moments. You were never alone, not for a minute, and now I wish you only happiness. Oh, Hamlet, is it true you were murdered? Yes, it is true. Look upon your husband's face. You have only to look to see the truth. Goethe. Do not hate him, my love. His hand was forced by the plodding pace of fate. And the one cranking that wheel was Peter Quince. Peter Quince? This little countryside playmaster. But I don't understand. He's just a visitor. What reason could he have to desire your death? Yes, do explain yourself. I'm merely a humble traveling thespian. If ever you trusted me, then know also that this man is a danger to you, innocent though he may seem. It is because of him that I linger here in this world, unable to pass on.
Please.
It's true, my lords and ladies. We have to act against him. Claudius, if you wish to save what remains of your kingdom and its future, help us end this man's life. Help us and redeem yourself.
Brother.
Do not leave me in this state any longer, brother. Let me pass on. Kill this man. It's so exciting. But, like, how even do you? Seize him gladly. Oh, come now, Claudius. You don't actually want to kill me. All this exhausting, confusing drivel. What does it mean to you? What difference does it make if you killed your brother? Look at all you gained. Look at the richness of your reward. Doesn't that make it God's own will? All this is just a misunderstanding. The insane delusions of your insane nephew who hijacked a community event to make his final stand. Can't we have him off to an asylum and be done with it?
Be silent.
Be silent. I believe my brother's spirit. Hamlet, grab him. No, thank you. I don't like to be touched. Damn. Force powers. He's dead? Oh, fuck. And there goes Claudius. Okay. He's not even touching them. What is this? I warned you, Ophelia. I don't feel like playing anymore. Let's call this round a draw and return to the beginning. That way, I won't have to punish you. Or maybe I'll teach you how much further this pain can go. Even then, I won't give up. I'm going to keep coming at you. How do you want me to kill Hamlet next time, love? Shall we watch him gurgle to death on his own bile and blood? Shall we hang him and watch his face turn blue? I wonder how many pieces of you I can break before you die. Shall we begin with your wrists and ankles and go from there? Snapping at every little bone like a winter twig, working my way up to your neck. Oh, I simply can't wait. We're gonna have a lovely time. Yeah, Peter Quince, not great. Not great, it turns out. You think I'd let you do that? I can do anything I want to you. There's nothing you can do to stop me. And this story, this is mine. I will not allow you to steal it from me. I see Gertrude sneaking up behind. Now, Ophelia, I simply must congratulate you on a heroic attempt. It was nearly well executed. But, well, nearly doesn't count for very much, does it? Fuck yeah.
Die.
Gertrude.
Die.
Gertrude! You demon, you can come after me, but so help the witless devil who comes from my family. My family.
Is he really?
Is he
Can it be?
Can it be over? These are my questions. Oh, shit. The world has come undone. Now a new story begins. Try again. Interesting. What just happened? Is he dead? The book's gone. Shit, the book's gone. It's quiet. No Hamlet in my room this time. Something's definitely changed. I wonder if Father's outside. Quince dies. Ophelia learns more about Queen Gertrude. Ophelia learns more about a new beginning.
Ophelia.
Don't think you can fool me, Ophelia. I see, it's the same as before. You're still here. Still here? I was about to say the same about you. You're going to miss the party. Everyone else is already in the Great Hall. Your brother suggested we ought to let you sleep, but I'm glad to see you refreshed and ready. Come downstairs when you're ready, won't you? What's happening? What's going on? This is all new.
A trick?
It can't be. This must be another trick. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at this. Hey, interesting interface change here. Look at this. Also, all of my shit is gone. What's going on? Okay. I've woken up in my bed again, but things feel different, strange. My father was waiting as usual, but not to chastise me, rather to invite me to some sort of feast in the Great Hall. I need to join everyone there. I don't even know what day it is, but this is an epilogue, so at least there's that. Is Hamlet dead? No. Yes.
Father?
What? There's my girl! Finally awake, oh lazy sister of mine. And Claudius is alive. And that's Hamlet, I think. Ophelia! You'll have to pardon my mother. We all began drinking a bit much, waiting for you to rouse. The wine's been out for hours. I'm so happy. I love a good summer feast.
My love.
Now, love, can we finally begin? I know you wanted to wait for Ophelia. Well, here she is. Let's not let the food grow cold.
I'm starving.
Fucking Guildenstern. I'm not long for this world. Gilda, we just had sweetmeats not an hour ago, too. But have you seen the table? Irma outdid herself. I can't wait another second. I'll die. Finally, someone who likes to eat my food as much as I like to make it. Oh, Irma's happy too? You all are having a party. What of the morning court session? What of Fortinbras? Fortinbras? You mean the Prince of Norway? What of him, Ophelia? Well, the diplomatic effort. Isn't he threatening Denmark?
What?
Sire, have I missed something? I don't think so. I'm not sure what you mean, Ophelia, but I have noticed there's no goblet in your hand. Come, drink, be merry, and that's a royal order.
Mother.
So... Is the idea that this is a world without Peter Quince's influence? Is that it? Like, we've destroyed Peter Quince, and now we are living in the world without him, right? And so that kind of dramatically changes the way that everybody's behaving. Mother, do you need to be tucked into bed? You're drifting off. Don't mind her, Hamlet. Let her sleep if she wants to. She'll wake up as the night goes on. As the night goes on, isn't it morning? I'll watch over her, my lord. I'll call for you if she wakes, assuming I'm not drunk myself. She seems remarkably happy tonight, doesn't she, Uncle? The happiest since, well, since father's illness took him. Aye, she does. I wish his health hadn't declined so quickly. I loved my brother. I wanted him to live, for her sake and for yours. It wasn't your fault. There was nothing to be done. Plague steals indiscriminately. My father was a good man, and you're the closest to him I have now. All will be well in time. This is different than what I was expecting. I'll drink to that, nephew. This is so strange. Did history itself change? Claudius isn't a murderer in this world at the very least. Or... yeah, I guess.
Laertes.
Laertes, aren't you sailing for Paris? Oh, about that. For some reason I couldn't sleep last night. I got to thinking about it. I believe I'll stay in Elsinore a while longer. There's time enough for travel later on. How often does such a bright, warm summer as this come to visit Denmark after all? Well, that's wonderful. I'm sure Britt will be very happy too. Happy that he's staying. It's not the worst, I suppose.
Listen.
Just between you and me, I've got a little surprise in mind tonight. Wait and see.
Ophelia.
Come, Ophelia, let me show you to your seat. Shall we dine? Of course. Everyone, I've a toast to make. Of course, Laertes.
Like to toast.
I'd like to toast to health, to life,
Life.
and to love.
And to love. And to this brilliant, wonderful woman, whom I love, and who has loved me in return.
What?
Me?
To some, our relationship has been known a long time. To others, it may be more of a surprise.
Polonius. Why have I never heard of this before?
Laertes.
You don't have to.
Tonight, I'd like to ask Lady Birgitta for her hand
Birgitta.
in marriage.
Yes.
Okay, that I think that pushes it over. Yeah, Queen Gertrude, yes. Yes! Well, I'll be damned. Certainly took him long enough. Laertes, this is highly irregular. Come now, father. There's a suitable match of sufficient rank. What have you to fear? Well, nothing, but I haven't spoken to her or met her father, and haven't asked his mind. Blah, blah, blah. Polonius, Polonius, Polonius.
Brit.
Britt, I love you. I don't want to travel the world without you. If there's any way you share those feelings, if you think you could share your life,
Oh.
I accept, you idiot. Of course. You don't have to be so public, though. Invite them all into our bedroom, too, while you're at it, why don't you? Well, then, let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. This is your wish, then we're gonna have a wedding!
Laertes.
Congratulations, brother. I'm happy to see you happy. I must admit, I'm relieved. I wasn't sure how you and father would take the news. Let's not let the night end. I've already talked to Bernardo and Hamlet. Whenever we can slip away, the three of us are planning to meet by the pond. By the pond? You want to slip away, but everyone's still here. Oh, it's a welcome celebration, but I can only take so much drunk revelry. A quieter venue fits the mood. You should come. It's been so long since the four of us got together.
Yes.
I'd like that. I'll be there. He's gone. I can scarcely believe it. Everything is the way it was meant to be. Interesting. Ophelia learns more about a new beginning. Oh, there goes everybody. Oh, hold on. Here we are. Well, I'm going to be staggering back to my room tonight. As well you should be. Tonight's cause for celebration. And cause to drink to the death of Brit's taste in men. You're just upset she doesn't like you. It's quite alright. I've grown used to that unrequited feeling. Not for her, though. It's been a long time since the four of us were out here like this. Too long. Why don't we ever have fun like this anymore? Did we forget how once we grew up? I suppose so. Well, I'd say it's the three of you who grew. I never had much luck with that. Sorry, wee one. I detest that nickname. As I recall, it was your brother who gave it to you. I'm merely reusing it. That was the summer he called me the Ogre. Such an unpleasant phase for all of us. I can't help that I'm so terribly good with nomenclature. I love you all. I've watched you die so many times. I didn't know what else to do. I was so scared, so desperate. But I finally fixed it. I was persistent, I did everything right, I fixed everything, and now you're here. Everything is right again.
Ophelia.
She looks like she's falling asleep. She's not making any sense. I can escort her back to her room. No, leave her. She loves to be here by the pond. The pond just makes me nervous. It's a warm night with a full moon. She'll be alright. You know, ever since the castle's been in mourning, it hasn't felt the same. I agree, there's been a terrible cloud over things. I'm certain that's what Ophelia means. But today, for the first time, I had the thought that perhaps that period is coming to a close. Perhaps things will be well again.
Yes.
I'm starting to believe that myself, Bernardo. In fact, I'll toast again to that. Shall we go find some wine? Excellent plan, and some cards too. Agreed. Good night, Ophelia. Good night. Sweet dreams. I mean, really? They're just gonna leave her out?
Oh.
Yeah, right? Oh, I am alone. They just left me here. Must have fallen asleep. Wonder if the others are still playing cards. That kind of felt like an ending.
Oh.
Is that Brit? Oh shit, what? She just passed out in the dirt, no less.
Great.
Fucking hell. She's cold. No, it can't be. It can't be. Is that cheering? Lady Brit dies. Inexplicably, right? Everybody's dead. Bernardo, dead. Everybody dead. Hey, folks. Encore, encore. Yes, please, don't keep your audience waiting. I've seen this performance before, but I can't help but sit through it again. I didn't help write this one, so I must admit, even I don't know the ending. Look, she's here. The others outside, they're all dead. Someone needs to examine them. My lord, my lady, please. Oh yes, we know all about them. Disregard it for now. Yes, dearest, leave them. The crows will get to them eventually. Or the dogs. Now get on that stage, girl.
Ophelia.
I'm so proud of you. If only your mother could be here to see you. What the fuck? What's wrong with you all? People are dead outside. You don't care? Ophelia, start performing now. You're being rude. Your brother's right. Please, Ophelia, flee now. This is all wrong. It's all...
Miss me?
Yeah, okay.
No.
Who?
Why the pout, darling? Wasn't my retelling faithful? My puppeteering of your family and friends. Was the script not superb, twist not sincere? And I must say, your own performance was sublime. Well done. What was it you just said, Gertrude, my dear? Do that line again.
Ophelia.
Ophelia, I'm so proud of you. If only your mother could be here to see you.
Ah.
Couldn't agree more. It was such an interesting strategy. What an odd way to play. You thought you could actually leave the game board. Just slip a dagger between your opponent's ribs, get up and walk away. How rude. But that isn't how this game works. Oh, God. Grizzly. Bring on the drama.
God.
I have played thousands of matches across thousands of worlds. There will be no winning in this game, Ophelia. Only suffering awaits you. There is no secret way out. There is no magical solution, no solvable puzzle. You will live on, trapped here in great pain, and eventually you will give up. Now take your seat on the opponent's side once more, please. Fine, I found one way to kill you. I'll do it again. But you see, I cannot die. Not really. I thought it might be fun to pretend to let you win for a while. But now I'm bored of that game. And for your arrogance, we must extract a permanent penalty.
You're gone.
You're gone, the ghost. Go. Forever this time. Go to the little dark box where the game pieces lie when they're no longer needed and stay there.
What did you do to him?
It no longer amused me, so I put the toy back where it belongs. Never to be seen again. After all, naughty players get punished. That's how the rules work. And I'm just getting started. Alright, Laertes, it's your turn.
Of course.
How can I help, Sir Quince? Jesus Christ. You can die.
No!
Laertes.
Stop.
They still feel pain, even if they're only temporary fragments. I don't care about hurting them. I care about hurting you.
Oh. Magnificent.
What of me, Playmaster? Is it my turn? Fucking hell. And a hush falls over the theater at last. So what's your assessment of this little experiment, Ophelia? Have we learned our lesson, perhaps? A truly happy ending can't exist. Except inside your imagination, of course. Or shall I force you to stay here in this world? I can bring them back to life, you know. And kill them all over again. Dash their heads against the floor. Have them duel one another. There are so many fun ways. I'll even let you try. There's one thing I can still do. You can't control this. Well, that's it for now. We'll come back tomorrow and finish this game one way or another, I think. I think she killed herself. I mean, let me just make sure that this isn't like the end.
No.
Right? We're looping. We're just looping again.
Wriggling earth.
Suppose I should at least get up. Yeah. Yeah. No, that fucking epilogue twist is fucking good. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll resume tomorrow. I honestly don't know where this is going to go from here. Like, the game is working very hard to convince me that there is no happy ending. It does that in a much more elaborate way than I ever would have expected or have seen a game do to sort of go to those lengths. I think it's going to force us into using the book, but we'll see. Maybe there's some other option. I don't know who I would even talk to now that the ghost is gone. So maybe we'll try to find a livable ending. I don't know. It's super interesting. I'm gutted, you know? Like, I feel like it did such a good job of making the epilogue feel saccharine. Like, it did not feel quite right. It's not what I really wanted out of an ending. But it still hurts to have it pulled away like that. That is something else. Yeah, it's late. I'm gonna go. Have a good night. I'll come back tomorrow, 2:00. We'll play some more of this, and I think do a Q&A afterwards. I don't know how long we'll go, but I don't think it'll be that long. I think we'll play a little bit and then have some time. We can do a Q&A and then play something else on Friday. Cool. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Stay safe. We'll see you.